What an exciting game three in Minneapolis. The Liberty with a monster comeback as Sabrina Ionescu drains the coldest of cold threes I've ever seen. And especially in WNBA Finals history. Man, she said post game that that was the biggest shot of her career. She knocked down the logo three with 1 second left on the clock, not giving Minneapolis a chance to score and finish the game. A huge win for the New York Liberty, and they beat Minneapolis now twice in a row to go up 2-1 in a best-of-5 W series. Okay, so to start this game at home for Minneapolis, they looked good. I thought the Lynx looked confident and controlled. They got out to a 14-5 run. I thought that Kayla McBride came out and decided that she wanted to score the basketball more than she has in this series. I thought Courtney Williams was facilitating well and was doing a great job on the ball, and their defense was good. We saw early that New York seemed uncomfortable in the first half, too many turnovers, and I thought that the Lynx looked really in control. Now, where things started to go a little awry was in the second quarter when Alana Smith got injured. She was trying to guard Jonquel Jones on the block, had gotten tangled up with her, took a hard fall backwards and fell on her back and injured her back. She went off the court, went into the locker room, visibly looking upset. She came back in the second half and did play, but she couldn't move freely. She didn't look like herself. And this was huge. I mean, Alana Smith is a all second team defense in the WNBA. Obviously, Napheesa Collier, Defensive Player of the Year, but those two are so critical to the defense of the Lynx. And without her, you could see that there was holes that New York was looking to exploit. The second half, though, of this game three, we might as well call it Stu York. Breanna Stewart came out and showed us why. She's a two-time Finals MVP. She dropped 22 points all in the second half to will the Libs to victory. I just love the mindset that she played with, going one-on-one, sometimes two-on-one. She also made several blocks defensively. Stewie finished with 30 points, which was the most points in Liberty Finals history, 11 rebounds and 4 blocks. She also was a perfect 10 of 10 from the free throw line, exactly what you expect of your MVP. And the Libs were slowly getting back into this game. Minneapolis still was leading in the third. They still were leading in the fourth. And then Libs tied it up. At one point, they took the lead. It's back and forth. And then the final play, Sabrina Ionescu has the ball up top. She's one-on-one with Kayla McBride guarding her. Probably the play was designed for Stewie to get the ball at some point and look to go one-on-one because she had been hot throughout the course of the game. But Sabrina Ionescu takes it herself. A nice move to the left and then a logo three that was the bottom of the net. 1 second left on the clock. Minneapolis is stunned. It's extremely quiet in the Target Center, and Sabrina Ionescu knocks down the biggest shot of her career. She had also knocked down another three-pointer with less than a minute left in the game. So you talk about during the course of this game, it was really Breanna Stewart willing the Libs to victory. But the dynamic duo to have Sabrina Ionescu do what she does and knock down 2 3-pointers in the final minute of that game was huge for New York. And again, they go up 2-1 in this series. Now, for Minneapolis, what are the Lynx going to do? You look at the game from Napheesa Collier. She scored the most points ever in postseason history for the playoffs. She had 22 points and 9 rebounds, also had 5 steals. Again, Kayla McBride has to continue to step up and score. She had 19 points and 2 steals. It was a huge comeback from New York, but there are some questions right now for the Lynx going into game 4. First, biggest question for Cheryl Reeve is Alana Smith available to play? You need her size, and defensively, you need her to guard Jonquel Jones in the post. She also can stretch the floor offensively and is a good screener. Can she play? If she's not able to contribute at 100%, you start looking towards the bench. Myisha Hines-Allen had gotten more minutes in game 3 because of the injury of Smith. Dorka Juhas, a player that we've seen come off the bench for Minneapolis this season. She hasn't played a lot in the postseason, but it might be her time to step up. She has position and size on the interior, and she can also stretch the floor. And then you need Napheesa Collier, your Defensive Player of the Year, the runner-up for MVP, to show up. This is the time in which Game 4, Napheesa Collier needs to take over on both sides of the basketball in order for the Lynx to get a must-win in Game 4. But man, after an exciting comeback win in Game 3 for the Liberty, will they win their first championship in Game 4 at the Target Center in Minneapolis? Or will the Lynx force a game five and try to win it in game five in New York? Man, I'm so excited for game four Friday night. This series has been insane. It's been classic after classic after classic, and I can't wait for it to continue.